Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Hey, today I wanted to share some information with you regarding the Veterans Protection from Fraud Act. So this is some new information that I just found, and I wanted to share it with you. I'm also going to put in the description a name of a company and a link to that company that my wife and I use just as kind of an added layer of protection. You know, if you feel like using it, great, and if not, that's fine too. But at least it gives you some sort of an idea of what you can do. So here's the headline. Scammers who target veterans could face extra prison time. That's good because that will offer as a deterrent for exploiting or frauding veterans. So that's a good thing. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Let's jump into it. A pair of senators want new criminal penalties for scammers who prey on veterans, arguing the punishment is needed to discourage, that's exactly what I said. So discourage would-be wrongdoers from targeting individuals who have already sacrificed for their country. The Veterans Protection from Fraud Act, introduced by Senator Cortez Masto and Bud Wednesday, would add up to 10 more years in prison for individuals convicted of mail fraud or similar crimes when the victim is a veteran. In many cases, that could double the sentence already allowed under federal law. Nevada veterans have put their lives on the line for this country, and we must do everything we can to stop scams targeting them, said Cortez Masto in a statement. My bipartisan bill strengthens penalties for fraud against veterans and makes it more difficult for criminals to target them. Last year, individuals filed nearly 93,000 federal fraud complaints connected to their veterans benefits or veterans status, totaling more than $164 million. The senators behind the measure said they are concerned that veterans are becoming more of a target following recent congressional efforts to boost the availability of benefits options for veterans. Ross Bryant, the executive director of Military and Veteran Services Center at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, said his office has seen an increase in recent years in the number of veterans receiving solicitations from groups posing as charities to help other military members or families. They especially seem to be preying on older veterans who maybe aren't as savvy with their passwords or personal information, he said. There are a lot of legitimate nonprofits out there, but there are a lot of scammers too. I agree. The measure has the support of numerous veteran groups, including the Veterans of Foreign Wars, Paralyzed Veterans of America, Disabled American Veterans. In a statement, Bud said the new penalties send a strong message that we will not allow America's veterans to be victimized by criminals. Whether the measure can be advanced in Congress this year remains unclear. The Senate is scheduled to break for the end of summer starting this Friday. When lawmakers return, they'll have to rush through a host of budget work before October to avoid a partial government shutdown. No timelines have been set for a hearing or votes on the fraud legislation, but it could be rolled into end-of-year legislation packages focused on veterans issues. So very good information. I'm all for that type of stuff. This was pulled from Military Times, and it was by Leo Shane III. So good piece of information there. For those that would support something like this, again, it's the Veterans Protection from Fraud Act. So you could reach out to your senators and let them know that that's something that you would support. You can email. They have contact on their websites. Email them, or you can call their office and let them know that that's something that you support. So with that, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.